Hello guys, and welcome to another story time. As we can see on the screen, it's called The Night. Annie, do you know what a night is?
Night, I don't know the definition. I don't really exactly know how to define this. Can you help me out, please?
Yes, of course I can. Now, it sounds like the night when it's dark, no, but it's got a K in front of it. And the K in front of it tells us that a knight is a person like this. And he is a warrior, a fighter. He's a nobleman. He comes from a good family hundreds of years ago, and he would defend the kingdoms of different countries. So that is a knight, right? So also, I think if you see the picture, that explains a little bit, and maybe you've seen it in a film or in another book. Especially in the UK, we used to have hundreds of years ago, the Knights of the Round Table and King Arthur, because we've had lots of kings and queens, not in our history. So you will hear them talk about knights a lot. And they had to be very good at riding a horse and fighting with a sword. So off you go, Abdul.
Chapter 1, Gold. A long time ago, there was a large kingdom. It was full of interesting people, animals, and things. One day, a knight came to the kingdom. He was dressed in all black and white. He looked very strong. The knight came to the main town. He stopped in the market square. He wanted to purchase something. It was something very special. The market square was very big. It was full of people. There were various products for sale. The knight walked slowly through the square. He went quick. He went directly to a dark corner, corner of the market. There he found a trader.
Right, so in English, there are some letters which are silent, and this K in night is a silent K. Yeah, you're next.
The trader had an unusual range of items. The knight looked at the product. "Hello, trader," he said. "Yes, sir. I seek a potion. Do you have any?" "Potion? No, we have no potion here." "No one." The knight looked at the trader in the eye. Then he said, "I believe you know what I want." "Oh, yes. Oh, potion. What a kind of potion?" "The potion for strength." The trader looked around him. Then he looked at the knight. "I do not have any here. There is not much these days." "Then item. I need to make it hard to find." The trader paused and looked around again. Then he said, "I can make you some, but it will be at a great cost. I have gold. I require 2 potions for strength. How long will it take?"
So here, potions refers to like something magical, something special to drink. Okay, Annie.
Come back this evening. They'll be ready. The knight nodded and walked away. The knight walked across the square. People looked at him. They did not know him. However, the knight was famous. He was an independent fighter. His name was Lars. Lars traveled from kingdom to kingdom. He fought many men. He often fought for kings. Lars crossed a stone bridge. He arrived at the castle door. Then 2 guards stopped him. Who are you? Asked one of the guards. My name is Lars. I want to see the king. You can't. Now leave. Lars looked at the guard. He took a few steps back. He put his bag down. The bag contained many unusual items. Lars took an old scroll from the bag. He gave it to the guard. Look at this scroll. It is from the king, said Lars.
Right, Abdul.
The guard looked at the scroll. It looked official. It also had the king's mark. Fine, the guard said, come in. The knight moved forward. He walked into a large room and waited. The room was very big and beautiful. Several guards were there. They looked at the knight suspiciously. They wanted to know why he was there. Soon, the king entered. His name was Andu. He was dressed completely in purple. Purple was the color of kings. He wore gold. uh, he wore gold around his arms and neck. Are you Lars? King Andrew asked. I am, answered Lars. He held up the scroll. I want to speak with you. Come with me, said the king.
Yeah.
King Andrew and Lars went into a small room. Both men sat down. The king offered Lars a gold drink. Lars accepted. Thank you for coming, the king said to Lars. I see you received my message. Yes, I have also heard that you require help. What have you heard exactly? You need someone to carry a load of gold. I must go to your brother Arthur. You need a man you can trust. I am that man. The king thought for several minutes. At last, he said, and why should I trust you? I have helped you before. I will not betray you now. War and gold are different things, and this is a lot of gold. I do not need gold. I have gold. Then why are you here?
Annie.
I like to travel and discover new things. King Andrew thought for a moment. He looked suspicious. Lars smiled. After a moment, the king said, okay, Lars, take the gold to my brother. I'll tell my guard. Thank you, King Andrew. Don't thank me yet. First, I must hear from an Arthur that the gold has arrived. Then you will get your own gold. Lars left the castle. He walked over the guard. One of the guard called, so you are back? It just heard. You are taking the gold to Arthur Kingdom? Yes. Well, good travels. The guard laughed. There are many dangers on the road. You'll never make it. The other guards laughed as well. Then the guard became serious. Man, he called, prepare the gold. It leaves tomorrow.
Abdul.
It was now evening. The knight returned to the market square. He found the trader. Do you have my potions? He asked. Yes, here they are. It was not easy and it was very costly. They will be 6 pieces of gold. The knight looked up in surprise. He gave the trader the gold. The trader handed him to the potion. Thank you, kind sir, said the trader. Have a good day. The knight simply walked away. The next day, 3 guards came to Lars. They were joining the knight to the journey. They carried weapons. They were prepared for a fight if needed. The foreman walked to the northern route. It led straight to Arthur's kingdom. At the route, the horses and gold were waiting. The main guard was named Alfred. He turned to Lars. Are you ready? He asked.
Yeah, your microphone.
Yes, we can go. Before we leave, said Alfred, I must tell you something. We are the king's top guards. We will protect you on the journey. But this gold is not your property. If you try to take it, we will kill you. That's good to know, said Lars, smiling. Alfred looked Lars directly in the eye. It's not funny. It's true. I understand. Now let's leave. The load of gold was in the back of wagon.
A wagon.
Wagon. Lars looked at the bags and smiled. The horses began to move. Lars and the guards slowly began to walk.
Right, so the word guards, right? That's an unusual pronunciation. Guards and property and wagon, okay? So now the summary, Annie, as you don't think when you are reading or you don't concentrate, we will do the summary.
All right, we go for the summary for chapter 1. A knight named Lars travels to King Anders' kingdom. He gets 2 bottles of strength potions. He then goes to the castle. He speaks to the king. The king asks Lars to take gold to the king's brother. 3 guards will go with the knight. The guards will keep the gold safe. They will kill the knight if he takes the gold. The group leaves on their journey.
Right, so that is chapter 1 of our new story for this week. So next week, I will be on holiday, so it will be the week after when we will do chapter 2. So thanks for helping me, and I will see you for the next chapter. Bye.